outstanding talent, outstanding speakers, and we are the future. And we're living it every single day. So thank you for having me. Thank you for coming out here. I'll just do a real quick introduction again. My name's Samuel Ronan, and I'm just some guy from Ohio who thought, why not? The problem with our country isn't that there isn't problems that need addressing, that there isn't people that can fix them, that there aren't many hundreds of thousands of folks out there who are activated, who are angry, who are focusing on the issues. That's not our problem. The problem is we're too busy asking why. Why is somebody not doing this? Why is this happening? When the answer is you are that somebody. I am that somebody. We are that somebody. We all have the power. The whole reason why I ran for Congress in the first place, and then into state representative, and then into the DNC chair race, is because nobody was stepping up to the plate.
That's right.
And I know everyone here is angry. I am livid.
Yeah.
Do you know why I am here today? It's not because I want to be here today. It's not because I like politics, and it's not because I give a damn about politics. I am a enlisted airman, or now NCO, of the United States Air Force Reserves. I wear a green uniform, I salute the flag, and I salute my officers, and I do my job. That is who I am. But we have people in government. We have Donald Trump in power, a draft dodger ordering my brothers and sisters to war.
That's right.
A draft dodger. Sending our sons, our daughters, our mothers and fathers, our friends and family to die. Not to war, not for glory, not for fighting, but to die. Thank you, miss. So, why did I run? Because I saw our leaders undermining the American people. I saw our leaders selling us out and hanging us up to dry. I saw Ted Cruz vote to shut down the government in October of 2013. And that was my coming to Jesus moment, so to speak. In 2013, the government shut down, and during that time, I don't have the numbers, but I do know we had fatalities. We had men and women who were in deployed status. We had soldiers, we had sons and daughters who died during that time, who did not know if their country would ever recover. That, to me, was unacceptable. I swore an oath to my country to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America from all enemies, both foreign and domestic. There's an and there, ladies and gentlemen, and right now, the biggest threat to the United States of America is not Russia. It is certainly not Syria, who's embroiled in a civil war. It isn't even North Korea, who can't even launch a missile. It's the men and women in power. It's our judges. It's our congressmen. It's our leaders. It's everyone up and down the ballot who does not listen to our voice. Does not listen to Keith's voice, Adrian's voice, Carlos's voice, right? Robin's voice, our voice. We are the ones that are consistently ignored. We're the ones that are told, shut up, you're too young. Shut up, you're too poor. Shut up, you haven't done your stuff. Why are you running for Congress? You should be running for city board or school board or for something else. Why are you trying to reach above your station? My station is wherever the hell I say it is.
Hello.
Because I'm an American citizen. I'm a veteran. You all have skills too. You have been in this world. You have been doing something of meaning. Whether you've been an architect, whether you've been a banker, whether you've just been a single mother, it doesn't matter what you have done. You have brought substance to our country. And that's what this rally is about. Yes, the headline is get money out of politics, and yes, that is necessary. But let us talk a little bit about what money in politics is. It's corruption, right? Corruption is the problem, and I believe that was Robin who mentioned that. So let's put that into perspective. How is money in politics corruption, and how is that a problem? Cory Booker took $300,000 from Big Pharma and sold out the United States. Let's put that into perspective. $300,000 divided by 318 million men, women, children, elderly, disabled, veterans, poor, students, service members. That is who he sold out for $300,000. 300,000 divided by 318 million. Anybody? Anybody? It's not even a penny. He sold us out for not even 1 cent.
Wow.
You aren't even worth a quarter to him.
Do the math, baby.
Do the math.
That's right.
It's simple. It is that easy. It is simple math. We are not worth the dust on their desks from looking at these bills that could help the people. We're not even worth that. We're not even worth the dirt on the ground to them. We are expendable. We are nothing. We are less than nothing. And that is something I cannot abide. That is why I ran for office. That is why I left the military during one of the worst economic times in our country's history. That is why I ran for state representative. That is why I ran for the DNC chair. You know who all ran for office. You know who we currently have for DNC. What have they done? What have they done? Let's be honest here, folks. The Democratic Party could very well save this country. They could stand up right now and say, we will fight. We will resist. We will pass these legislations because we hear, we are listening, and we understand. We are the heart and soul of this country. We are the 99%. I don't know why that died, but the 99% is exactly who and what we are. And we need men and women. We need leaders. We need true leaders. Statesmen, stateswomen.
That's right.
People who care, people who fight, people who are warriors. We can't have cowards in office. Ted Cruz, you are a coward. Paul Ryan, you are a coward. Donald Trump, if you can hear me, you are the greatest coward in our nation. And I call you out as such. We cannot afford cowardice in our politics any longer. We are at the brink of war. We are at the brink of destruction. We are at the brink of economic collapse. How many of you can afford to live on your own? How many of you can afford food and housing? How many of you can afford all of the insurance and all the bills? The increasing rates, right? Many of you have to work 1, 2, 3 jobs. Many of you had to struggle for years to get that promotion. How many of you are getting paid what you're worth? Is that a better question? The problem is, some of us are fortunate. I'm fortunate. I had a military background. I can get a job pretty easy with that military experience. How many of you went to school, and how many of you got a job right out of college? One person. Congratulations.
Different era.
Different era. The point being, this is a new era. We had the New Deal. We were the envy of the world. We had FDR, who was a Democrat, who was a democratic socialist, who told the country, this is what it means to be great. To empower your people, to take care of your people, to educate them, to heal them, to empower them and give them the tools and skills necessary to do the jobs, to complete the services that we need as a country. Because let's be honest about this one thing too. If you wanted to go to McDonald's and you didn't have a burger flipper or a fry cook or a cashier, would you get your sandwich? Would you get your drink? Would you get your fries? No, you would not. Law enforcement, right? Would you have a safe city? Would you have criminals being prosecuted? Would you have rape kits getting tested? Would you have your sons and daughters being protected? No, you wouldn't. If you didn't have teachers, would you know how to read and write? Would you know your history? Would you know science?
Betsy DeVos would teach me.
If Betsy DeVos would teach you, and you definitely wouldn't know science. The fact of the matter is, we all bring something. If I asked every single one of you what your profession is, like, Spartans 300, none of you would be shouting "Hau," right? We're not all just soldiers. We have skills. We have artists. We have architects. We have every walk of life. That is the United States of America that I believe in. And why aren't we represented as such? I'm running for office, and I am a maintainer. I'm an admin. That is what I will be as a congressman. When I announce today for Congress in Ohio's 1st Congressional District, I will unseat Steve Chabot, and I will crush the congressional districts as they currently stand. And I will support every single one of these candidates across the board. Why? Because it's not about me. It's not about them. It's about you.
That's right.
It's about all of us coming together and fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
What did we say earlier? It's not just activism, and it's not just legislative proposals. It's social change. But you cannot have social change without activism, because without activism, there's no reason to change, right? Because everything's great, everything's peachy keen. But if you only have activism, you don't have change. How long did we have to fight for the civil rights movement? How long did we have to fight for women's suffrage?
We're still fighting it, baby.
Exactly. Yeah. We're still fighting. And what do we have? We have leaders in Congress and in the Senate and now of all places, the Supreme Court, who are fighting against it. So we're not getting the legislative change, are we? So we need to elect people. We need to canvass for them. We need a phone bank for them. We need to raise money for them. But more importantly, we need to give them a support structure of we the people. We are 270 million Americans who are able to vote. 9% of us show up. That means 91% of that 270 million don't. We need to inspire them. We need to show them that it can be done. We need 27 and 28-year-olds. We need young 30-somethings. We need some guy who literally was enlisted 2 years ago. I'm not Bernie Sanders. I'm not Tulsi Gabbard. I haven't been doing this. I don't have a legacy of political good work. I served my country, and then I ran for office. You know? If I can do it, so can you. That's the point. We have to make that fact known. And that's the one fact that I think is lost. Oh, I can't possibly run. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a banker. I don't have money. I'm married. I have kids. I work 40, 60, 80 hours a week. How could I possibly run? Well, without a support structure, how could you possibly run? You can't. It's a team effort. One team, one fight. Not your voice, not my voice, our voice.
That's right.
So with that being said, folks, thank you for having me out here.
Woo!
I look